Okay, we should be live now. Hello, so this is the third segment of the Ultimate 1MB 1200XL step-by-step guide. This third part's a little bit anticlimactic actually, because I just got into complete knots last night doing a pre-recorded video, because I had to make this longer ribbon cable and I couldn't find the bits I was looking for, and it was constant interruptions and just awful. So we're going to sort of race through it a bit today, but what I'm going to do at a later date, because I found this capture card, USB capture dongle in the cupboard the other day, and I've discovered that it works well, but it only works with NTSC machines, and I don't have an NTSC machine of my own which has Ultimate 1MB in it yet, although it's been a sort of on the to-do list for a while, and it's going to be one of the 1200XLs in the cupboard. And what I'm also going to put in that machine is a VBXE. So I'm going to make another video or set of videos where we do step by step Ultimate 1MB and VBXE in a 1200XL. And we'll also be taking the RF modulator out of the machine, as I usually do, and putting the Ultimate 1MB in the usual spot, which is oh, I got the sneezes. Oh dear me. Which is at the back of the machine here, but I couldn't put it in that spot on this machine, so it's going to go down here. So I did all the drilling last night, and I was filming everything, and it would just take ages to edit all that stuff down. So I'm going to skip doing the ribbon cables. I'll go into that next time. I mean, it's in the normal situation, it's not really probably going to be necessary to shorten the cables. I don't know, we'll find out anyway when we come to do this board. But I just want to wrap this one up basically. So what we've got, last night I marked off here and here holes which correspond to the holes on the back of the Ultimate 1MB board. I also went through, I also did removed the right angle headers on the board and replaced them with these box dyed AC connectors, which I've gone on about in the past. If I can be bothered to edit that video down, I will do, because I can't do it again because I haven't got another board with the wrong header on it. Just sneezed earlier on. Dear me. So what am I going to show you next? So I can't show you that. So what I'm going to show you basically is the final installation process. What I've already done here, which I'll do again, I'll also do in the next video, step by step, is the 4-pin header, which I've made up and crimped and soldered to the relevant spots on the board. Now the relevant points on the board, oh dear me, let's look at the cheat sheet for the camera views. I'll show you this picture, which is I might put up on my website at some point, so we'll just zoom in on this. Right, so you should be able to see this picture now with a bit of luck. Can you? Interesting. Aha, wrong monitor. Okay. Right. So I found this picture. This is one of Candle's photos. I found this one on the internet. So this shows the wiring, suggested wiring for the 4-pin header. So I'll just leave that up for a little while, and I might host it somewhere if I get round to writing this stuff up. Okay, so that's what I've wired up. Alright, so all that remains really, because I've done all the hard work, is to fit the board. Now what we're going to use is these little nylon standoffs here, and screws of an appropriate length, and we'll fit them through the back of the board in the pre-drilled holes. Slide the board down on top, pop the washers on, screw the nut on, same on the other side, which you probably can't see for that capacitor. And I've dropped the nut. Awkward as hell, this. Yeah, is it going on? Come on. There we go. Alright, screw these in from the back. Thumb tight. There we go. And the other one. So if you do want to keep the RF modulator on the board, this is a reasonable spot to fit the ultimate 1 megabyte. That's not very, it's a bit loose. There we go. This is a reasonable spot to put the thing. Now, but the problem is here is this, I had to make this extra long ribbon cable for the OS-ROM socket. Pop that in there. So it's going in the back OS-ROM socket. I didn't have to make any changes to the jumpers for this. It works in either socket. Or I didn't have to make any changes to the jumpers further than I already had. And the reason for that was because the machine came with EPROMs in it, 2764 EPROMs. If the machine had arrived with masked ROMs, the jumpers are in a completely different position. So I would have had to move more than one. Okay, so Plugged it in. And that's what it looks like. And now we're going to try and power it on. And instead of plugging the machine into the monitor directly, I'm going to use this capture card, which I found in the cupboard, which works very well with NTSC video from Ataris, but it doesn't work at all with PAL. Just get a rolling picture, so it's some sort of sync problem. I know the video is a little bit out of spec on these old computers, but so I'll switch to the input from this capture dongle, switch the machine on, and there we go, we get a picture. So I'll hook a keyboard up as well, so we can if this keyboard still needs the usual repairs on it, so I don't even know if it will work, but we'll switch on again. Okay, and we press help and reset, and there we go, the old original Ultimate BIOS screen. So we can't set the time there. What we can do, as a matter of fact, what we can do right now is I'll plug SIO to PC into the machine, and I might as well update the BIOS now. That's a good idea, so we'll do that now. Yep, all the ROMs are there. Okay, so let's do that. So everything's set up right. Yep, we can turn this off because I haven't got side attached. Right, so okay, we'll log drive B, which is the drive, the folder mounted in respect on the PC, and we will do X U flash yeah, this keyboard is definitely due for the usual treatment, and hopefully it'll work. Nah, oh, what's the problem? Directory full again. I've got a suggestion for respect. A suggestion which I should lodge in the proper place is to remove the 64 file limit for DOS 2.5 folder emulation. Now I was getting sound on this the other day, but not now, because it's just it's not really necessary. I mean, for backwards compatibility, yeah, keep it at 64 files, but have an option to just to get around that, because the same thing in Altera, you can have pretty much as many files as you want in a mounted folder. Not just a Sparta DOS mounted folder, but a DOS 2.5 one. But anyway, we'll do the BIOS first. iBIOS, never mind, uBIOS. uBIOS 125. There we go. I have to delete some more stuff. Like what? Delete these. Delete that. Yeah. Okay, so that's worked. Loader. This is, dare I say it, this has just become more or less routine now. Providing the hardware works properly, this is a pretty reliable process. I cannot remember the last time I bricked a board, but you hear reports of things going wrong. Unfortunately, I can't see the machine in question, see what's gone on, so I don't know what people are doing. Okay, and this video capture is pretty smooth. It's a damn shame it doesn't work with PAL machines. Never mind. So, press help and reset, and there we are, we're in the new BIOS. Go with the stock operating system, set the date, it's the 14th, isn't it? Yeah, 14th, and it's 1329. Good enough. Leave that off. Oh, we could put this on actually. Turn that on. Turn that on. Okay. These weird NTSC colours. Oh, leave it grey. Okay, so save changes and exit. Save changes and boot. Boot! I should update Sparta-DOS X as well. But it works. There we go. It works. The loader. Does the loader work as well? The L key. Yep, loader. All good. There we go. So that's a little bit abridged. So I'll go over what was missed out in the next video, but I promise it did work first time, this one. Even though this is kind of a rerun. So the only thing left to do on this machine is the keyboard fix. And that's it. So next machine, like I say, is this one. And we're going to do VBXE and Ultimate 1 megabyte, and I promise I'm not going to miss anything out. We'll do all the gory details bit by bit, including changing the length of ribbon cables if they need to be changed, and wiring up those headers to the motherboard and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it'll be of interest or use to somebody. But anyway, this particular machine wrapped up. So I'm going to get out of here because it's Good Friday. already chose to stay home instead of go out on a little window shopping trip just to get stuff done. So I've got more stuff to crack on with this afternoon, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So hope you found it interesting, and I will see you next time.